3 words from President Obama today on the debt talks in Washington. We're making progress. Really? Then why, with so many proposals floating around, is there still no sign of a deal in sight? Or maybe there is. One plan, called Cut, Cap, and Balance, will be voted on tomorrow in the House of Representatives. But Obama is already saying that he'll veto it. He's offered no plan of his own to stop the bleeding in Washington, and our national debt is completely out of control. So now what? Well, let's start with what actually Cut, Cap, and Balance is. Cut, Cap, and Balance is substantial spending cuts, enforceable spending cuts, and a balanced budget amendment. And I want to go around the table and I want to see your thoughts on what you think is actually going to happen tomorrow, because they're going to bring it to a vote in the House. There's talk it will pass the House. It may stall in the Senate. Obama's saying, I'm going to veto it. Bob, likelihood of this Cut, Cap, and Balance actually making it into law?
About as likely as my ever voting for a Republican. Look, here's what's going on here. They are going to have this vote tomorrow. It may pass the House. There's no way it passes the Senate. It requires 2/3 vote. It's a constitutional amendment. That they've tried this before, and it's just so that they could tell the Tea Party people out there, look, we're doing what you asked us to do.
Is that how we talk?
But can I, sort of.
Would that be your
but if I could just tell you, there is a deal in the works. In fact, it will be done. It has to be done by this Friday. There's no this August 2nd deadline is wrong.
What's it look like?
What it looks like is the Mitch McConnell with the Reid plan. It's $1.5 trillion in cuts, no taxes. It is Obama submits not one, not three, but twice to go up to $2 trillion.
Did I just hear no taxes?
Well, at least the first round, I'm afraid.
No taxes?
Yeah, it's a sellout, but that's okay. You have to do it.
That's the best thing to happen to Obama. He should send the GOP a big bouquet.
You know why
look, if the anarchists aren't going to go along with it, you got to be somebody's got to be serious.
There's no taxes, as Bob points out. What do you say, $1.5 trillion?
Yeah.
What's that going to do? I mean, really, what's that going to? That's not even going to make it through the end of this term. They really, really need to fix the problem. That's not going to fix the problem. McConnell's plan doesn't fix the problem. Can I just point this out? Can I point something out? Mr. Obama spent $3.9 trillion in 2.5 years. Okay, he tacked that onto the national debt. If you extrapolate 2-term presidency, you're talking $13 trillion new dollars in debt on top of the 10 that he started with. That would make Greece look like Goldman Sachs.
You know, that makes you sound like you know how the Greeks put their accounting together.
Whoa!
That is what
I'll do.
Hey, listen, no, you do diners really well. Don't get me wrong.
Just not debt.
It's unbelievable with you today. Let me just give you an alternate view, which is the other reason there are no new taxes in this deal that Obama will sign is because the Republicans held strong.
No.
Even though I know that, Bob, you want to make it sound like the Republicans are all divided. President Obama started off this negotiation with taxes on millionaires and billionaires, and now he's going to pass a deal and sign a deal that has no new taxes.
Okay. Can I just say something? This is kind of the sad thing when you say you're winning, when you probably are losing. The real debate over the debt has been lost. The real debate should be cutting taxes versus raising taxes. Now it's raising taxes versus no taxes. So in a sense, the Republicans and conservatives and libertarians have lost the debate.
You have lost the debate, and I'd stick to comedy. And here's the
what does that mean?
I think you're one of the funniest people I know.
Well, let me
wait, can I just wait a second? Just wait a second. The new CBS poll shows that one thing you need to know: 71% of the American people think the Republicans are screwing up in the deficit, and Obama gets twice the favorability as Republicans.
Why do you think?
And why do you think that is? Because he's winning the battle.
Hold on.
What do you call that? What do you call that? If that's not winning the battle, what is?
All right, Dana, does that number really make you nervous when you see that?
No, it doesn't, because I'm going to tell you something. When President Obama made the courageous decision to have the SEAL team go in and kill, when President Obama had them kill Osama bin Laden, I was on TV for the next week with people asking me, so does this mean he's going to get reelected? I'm like, no, because while it was courageous and while it was good, this election is about jobs and growth and a choice as to do we grow or do we decline. This is going to last about 8
Okay,
years.
I agree with that, but the other piece of this thing is that the deal mandates that 12 members of Congress get together and come up by the end of the year with a plan that has to be voted on up or down, no amendments. Why do you?
I'm
just trying to give you facts. I'm not sitting here giving you ideology. I'm trying to give you something that you don't quite understand up here in New York.
Listen to me. The stock market turned down. The real estate market's turned down. Gold is $1,602 an ounce today for one reason, record high, because people out there, traders out there, the world realize realizes that whatever plan they have in store, $1.5 trillion, ain't going to cut it.
And it's all Barack Obama's fault. And you know the price of toilet paper went up, and that's Barack Obama's fault. And what else? Your car's not working well, that's Barack. Will you guys get off of it?
You can thank Republicans for not turning this country into Greece. Right?
Thank God. Well, but they still don't do that. No.
Obama says that we're not.
That is one of the most ridiculous arguments. Greece is tied to the euro. We have our own currency. We are the currency of standard around the world.
Yeah, but we can't keep printing money. Eventually, it's going to devalue our currency.
You can print all the money you want to print.
It's about as ridiculous.
You cannot. Clearly, it's going to devalue our currency.
You could print another $1 trillion.
Absolutely cannot.
Well, you could. Oh, right.
Greece. You want to pay $6 for a gallon of gasoline? Print away.
Let me just say politically that I think two of the smartest people in Washington have been the ones who have taken a total duck on this issue, and that has been Senator Reid and Nancy Pelosi.
Absolutely.
They are not on TV.
And the GOP
they're not out talking about their plans.
Reid put his name on. Reid put his name on with McConnell, rather.
But I don't.
I should call it Old McDonald.
He's not leading.
I don't think that's so smart, though, that a lot of GOP candidates took a duck. All right, we'll talk about this tomorrow more. Coming up, the anti-union fallout in Wisconsin continues. You won't believe who's admitting mistakes. Will heads roll? And later, actress Jane Fonda is fighting mad and fighting back. Oh, Hanoi Jane is back, everybody. Find out why she thinks her history plays a role when the 5 continues.